Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Man, and I told y'all we got a lot to talk about on today. Y'all know how we do in the first half of the week. I want to talk about the gig economy and how I believe that the gig economy has helped the United States economy, and it helped us tremendously while we were dealing with the C-19 in terms of people feeling more comfortable having to stay at home when they can call and order DoorDash, or even after all of that, where people who work from home don't have to leave the house. They can just concentrate on their work and get food delivered to them, get groceries delivered to them, all types of things. You can get everything from an extension cord to a burger delivered to the comforts of your home now. And that, to me, that's one of the better things about the 2023 technology and gadgets, so on and so forth. Like, people was watching the movie Halloween on Peacock. They didn't have to go to the movies. Me, I went to the movies by myself. Hey, what did you just say? What kind of preacher watch Halloween? Hey, man, listen. Hey, listen, man. If you looking for that fake dude, you in the wrong place. How you know your favorite preacher didn't watch it? He probably was watching it on Peacock too. You know, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna become a Michael Myers. You gotta realize, man, some things people grew up with, it'd be a little harder for them to detach themselves from. Like, I used to watch Smurfs as a kid. We know what the Smurfs was doing in terms of their abilities. We know what Gargamel was doing, but I still watched it, you know, and I'll watch it right now if it was the old episode. But the gig economy has positively affected the United States economy, and I'm gonna highlight some of the ways. One way is the jobs are forced to pay more. The jobs is forced to pay more. Y'all ever notice how a lot of these jobs that would have paid like $9, $10, now they have to compete. So they have to give you like a somewhat competitive wage to combat all the people that say, forget the workplace, I'm not dealing with the toxic, all the attitudes, all the personality. I can go do DoorDash, work when I want, go do Instacart, work when I want, grubhub, those gigs. And it also helps a lot of people because a lot of people have jobs and they are able to do those things on the side when they want to do it. Like if they want to make an extra $100 or extra $200, because think about it. Let's say you got a job, a 9-to-5 working individual, and they say, you know what, I'm gonna give me I'm gonna do DoorDash or something for my spending money. You see that? And so they do DoorDash and they making $200-300 a week to spend. That's helping the economy. And then they bank their other check or whatever. It helps the job market. It helps the GDP, the gross domestic product. You know, it helps, like, that person can go get that burger or that Starbucks. And a lot of time people get Starbucks delivered to them. And so only an idiot is going to look down on gig work, as if there's people with gig work that's making more than regular working people. And that's why people be mad talking about get a real job. You got people making $700-800 from gig work and can take off whenever they want, which also helps the quality of life of some. And then you got, they know people that work jobs that make less than them. They making $600 a week, and they making $800 a week delivering DoorDash. People making $1,000 in certain markets. doing DoorDash. So the gig economy has positively affected the American economy. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. Then you got people, and when I say quality of life, think about all the people who people deliver things to as gifts. Like, let's say that girlfriend or that girl that's dating that guy, that she trying to show him that she's a good girl for him, and she has Chipotle delivered to his job, or his favorite food delivered to his job. That's going to lead to a positive, that's going to be a positive experience. So it's creating positive experiences. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm sure there are some nightmarish things that happen. People stealing your food, people lying about not getting their food, and other things. That there's always going to be negatives with almost every positive. But overall, you can't say that the gig work hasn't positively affected American life, and probably in other parts of the world too. Think about Draver, where I believe eventually people who do Draver, they're going to be the ones delivering cars, because I don't want to see it happen, but it's not like a big deal to me, like getting rid of car dealerships. Because a lot of times you just be wanting to look at the car and the salesman be pushy, or he'll try to get you to come up there and then you don't get approved and you've been on waste your time. You know, those apps, man, are a part of our lives now. Like when I was down in Texas, man, I ordered Dickie's restaurant on Uber Eats. Man, that stuff was so good, man. I was like this practically. See, you can do that when ain't nobody around you. When people are around, you gotta keep wiping your face. When you by yourself, you can have something right here and just lick it right back in. But yeah, man, the gig work has helped. And I would encourage y'all, you know, on both sides, you should have it on your phone so you can have things delivered if you don't feel like leaving the house, like DoorDash, Uber, or not Uber, what? Nothing against Uber, but I ain't with Uber, so, you know. All these apps, man, you could have, now you got auto parts you can have delivered. You got Walmart Spark, which I think is the best one, because Walmart be so packed. You be spending all your time bobbing and weaving. Where you could just have it delivered to your house, give the person a tip, and then just go pick up your stuff off your porch and put it up while you watching TV with your house shoes on. So yeah, I mean, it's improved in some places, in some ways, the quality of life. It's made the job market more competitive. Y'all should see. I'm telling you, this job market where I'm at, Milwaukee, Brookfield, West Allis, all that, Waukesha, is so much more competitive and easier to get a job because of gig work. Because see, a lot of people like, man, screw that, man. I'm not doing that. They go do gig work. Roadie. That's another one. Then if you handy, you could do TaskRabbit and just mount TVs all day. Do lawn work all day. Then you got, there's so many of them. Let me see. Shipped. You can get stuff from Target, from all these different places. You be like, okay, I'm not going anywhere today. Whip out your phone, DoorDash, Instacart. Okay, I'm gonna have them do my grocery shopping. Just for a couple extra dollars. You ain't gonna miss it. Especially if you got thousands. I'm gonna get DoorDash. I'm gonna get my Instacart for my groceries for the rest of the week. Or ship. Or if you say, I'm about to get Scully tonight, you can get Lyft. Don't ever drink and drive. You could get Lyft, man. It's Lyft drivers, motivated Lyft drivers in every city. They'll come get you, take you right home. Ain't no need to get behind the wheel. Stop being hard-headed. You want to get Scully, get you a Lyft. Put it on your phone, get you a Lyft. No, none of these places ain't paying me to say this stuff. Be like, yeah, I'm about to have a couple tonight. Go. Go right on your phone, get Lyft. You know how you get from the airport? You be ready to just get home. You Lyft, they be in the airport. You know? And by the way, if some of y'all companies want me to advertise your product, it's possible. It's possible. You know? But that's all I had. I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. I'm about to get a little work in. Do a little half a day of work today. And I'm going to go home and play me some Call of Duty. Those of y'all, oh yeah, my Patreon. If you play Call of Duty especially, you know, and you like what you hear from me, I would encourage you to become a member on Patreon, and I'll give you my screen name. We can become friends on PS5, and we can get down and throw down on Call of Duty. So, you know, like, one of the things I'm going to allow is a little more access to me. You know, I'm not saying I'm the greatest thing. I don't think I'm a cocky, arrogant dude. But I'm saying, like, you join my Patreon, I'm not going to be one of them people you don't know. Put it that way. You going to know me. So, anyway, I don't know if I'm going to do any more videos today, but if I do, it'll be later on. I got a new series I want to start, like, reacting to movie scenes and comparing it to everyday things that we see and then we hear. So I'm going to start doing that. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for watching. Thank all of y'all for all of y'all subscribers. All of y'all that reach out to me in the comments. I appreciate the comments, the good and bad. I appreciate both. Some of the bad ones keep me sharp, and I learn. So I appreciate all the comments, all the feedback. I appreciate y'all. I do. You know, and I'm going to do something on my channel for the content creators just trying to make their way to 1,000 subs. So I'm going to give you more information about that as we go. And we're going to get you there, you know. There's a lot of good content creators with a lot of good intentions that ain't quite monetized yet. We want to see these grifters just going somewhere and stop making video and let these smaller content creators that's not grifting, that you see in the real them, and they have a lot to say and a lot to offer. We want to see them becoming monetized. But thanks for watching. This is The Truth Man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel.